And you were talking to me before about how your goal is to help every individual find their boundaries.
Yes.
Talk a little bit more about that.
So, one of the things we're interested in our laboratory is finding what is the boundaries of human performance. Like Matt competed at a very high level in bodybuilding. So that's sort of the edges of what humans can accomplish, as far as physiques. However, everyone has their own limit that they can reach. They have their own potential they could reach, and that's different for everyone. And the nutrition and training prescription is different for everyone. And what we want to do is personalize that through education, through the software, through assistance, and helping them to reach their goals ultimately.
How does the software allow a person to set goals and work towards those goals?
What's so great with it is it's a series of questions that each individual has to answer. Based on that, we can figure out what their resting metabolic rate is. If they're using a calorie counting watch specific, they'll know what it is right there, and they can input that exact caloric need for them, and then choose from a series of meal types, from low carb American, kosher, Mexican, Italian, sports performance, paleo, kosher free, lactose intolerant. We have a whole series on for a maternity series. Once they choose that, it puts them right into the caloric needs that are specific to each user's resting metabolic rate. So that's what's unique about that is it's not what you're gonna follow is not the same as what Dr. Wilson's gonna follow. It's not the same that I'm gonna follow or my wife's gonna follow. It's different and unique, specific to you. It's the exact items you need, real whole foods done 7 days at a time, 6 meals a day, and it allows you to go in and adjust it. And the best part about it, it coordinates a grocery list specific to the items you need for your specific meal plan, where to find them in the grocery store, and how many of each item you have to buy.
Let's get down a little bit more to the business side of things. I mean, what is the value proposition that you have for a personal trainer or a gym owner, perhaps? I mean, you could sell your app direct to the consumer, I assume, right? But I think that the value really is there for the gym owner or the personal trainer.
So my wife and I as trainers, you get to that point where you've got clients from 5 in the morning to 8 o'clock at night. You've got a little window of time in between. You're trying to figure out how do you increase your revenue, but you don't have enough time to really go out and do a solid marketing program. You don't really have the time to be on social media, getting the word out there. So what we really did was team up with Infusionsoft, automated marketing CRM out of Arizona. And we tweaked it. We tweaked it and plugged it directly in with Infusionsoft, directly in with our New Body University portion. And so what we give to trainers and gyms is a full turnkey marketing system, completely white label option, or a co-branding option if they choose, that allows trainers and gyms to be able to upsell their clients for this full nutritional portal, but also for the educational piece for their clients as well. So trainers don't have to think about, what do I send out in my newsletter every month? What do I send out every week? How do I help educate my clients? They just send them right into their own white label license, which is all the information from Dr. Wilson that he does. I mean, cutting edge research and science. And so that's really what we do. It allows gyms a great upsell opportunity, but a mass amount of quality tools.
So it's an opportunity for a gym owner or a personal trainer to add on additional revenue stream on top of the typical dues that a gym would charge.
Absolutely.
Do you feel like partnering with someone like ASF is going to be beneficial?
No doubt about it. I think it's going to be huge. That's a piece that we don't have, but a lot of the club management softwares don't have our piece. I love the fact that we're all right here in Colorado. We're all trying to do something really cool together, and that's really bring a very large missing piece to our industry. But not just to our industry, but also to each and every one of those trainers and gyms clients.
We met probably a couple months ago, and you told me your story, and I was intrigued, and you told me you were working with Infusionsoft, and fortunately we have a gateway connection with Infusionsoft, so we were able to become your payment processor. Tell me, how was it to work with ASF? How's it been to work with us so far?
A cinch. To be honest, we had talked to quite a few merchant processors. Nobody knew who Infusionsoft was. They're a multi-billion-dollar software company. Nobody knew who Diet Master was, and I'm just like, how is this? You knew exactly who both of them were right away. Communication is key for our business, especially. Like, our turnaround time on software development is hard. It's always changing, and if I need you, I call you, and it's there. I get an answer in an hour. So it's been great.
Well, it's been a great partnership so far. The launch is coming up soon.
Yes, it is.
We're all very excited to see where it goes. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it, Dr. Wilson, Matt.